What is going on, guys? We are back with Week 15 of the Primetime franchise. Man, it's actually getting really close to the playoffs. This is ridiculous. We need just about every win we can get. The only way to make it to the playoffs is through the actual division. And we're one game behind as of right now. I haven't paid attention in the league. Don't know what the whole Sims is. Maybe it's on the bottom. I've seen the Panthers did not have a result there. So we'll know by next week, perhaps. And early on, it looks almost like last week where we took a lot of rushing attempts from the quarterback. Didn't look great. And here we get a nice blitz going. Dwight Freeney's first game, I believe, with us. And he almost gets a pick, which is insane because he's in coverage. And he actually did really well there. But we can't really, keep him in coverage too often. That's bad. And that should have been picked, but it wasn't. Second and 8 converted. So, the 2-10 Rams, I believe the Rams are 2-10 in this league. That's not a great record, but, the Rams don't have a whole lot of talent, but we're still going against a user after all. So you can never determine a win just based off of a record or a team. Because I believe in this league, the Browns are like 11-2 or something. So you just can't judge a book by its cover, which is something we are obviously not going to do, and it should have been picked by Trufant. It is not. So on 4th and 8, it's a long field goal, what looks to be about 54 yards, and it misses barely. Not an easy field goal to make on this difficulty. Field goals are never easy on this difficulty, let alone a long one. And speaking of a long one, Hooper with a long catch on 3rd and 8 to clutch it out from no points to potentially at least 3. Freeman taking a huge hit there, but it's still a gain of 9 at the end of the day. To the right, Devonta Freeman getting a nice play, and he gets about 6 yards there. 1st and 10. Freeman looks to get the handoff again. He does get the ball, and here he goes. Touchdown. Definitely need to get that run game going more often, as it's needed, especially when your offense just isn't clicking. You got to mix it up. And the run game's never been great for us, but we have Freeman. We have a pretty damn good O-line, to be honest. We should be able to dominate on offense. I know our defense is pretty rough, but on offense, we shouldn't have any troubles. And 2nd and 10, speaking of this defense, getting shredded there. 3rd and 6, rolling to the right, Jared Goff. There's a blitz. It comes really late, but but the coverage is great. And on 2nd and 17, Devonta Freeman with a great play there. And it is 3rd and 3 now. We got to convert. A few guys are looking open, but the pressure causes us not to see someone, so it is going to be a punt. 7-3. Not a crazy score. We get the user pick with Deion Jones. That is a great way to get the ball back, as we look like we're about to give up anything to everyone. And there's an injury. Injury is not good. Devonta Freeman taking a hit there. And Devonta Freeman's backup, Tevin Coleman, goes in for a 34-yard receiving touchdown. So that's the one thing I mentioned a couple videos ago, that, how did he catch that? That we were looking to probably trade him in the offseason, which we still might, but it's good we still have him this year, I'll tell you that. Caught in the wrong camera view. Can it help our opponent? That's exactly what's going to happen. Tavon Austin is not going to be caught for a 63-yard touchdown. That is rough. 2nd and 6, though, getting the ball back. We're still up, and we're throwing to the outside, and it's a diving interception. That is ridiculous, but it did happen. The throw wasn't quite there. Speaking of throws that weren't quite there, that's not one of them, because that's a touchdown right down the middle. 1st and 10, getting the ball back. Throwing it to Taylor Gabriel over the top, and that's just not going to happen. 3rd and 12, throwing to Julio on the outside, and it works, as it usually will when you throw to a guy like Julio. And over the top, had plenty of guys open, but Sanu catches a crazy one in coverage. Tavon Austin did get injured previously. I don't know what his long-term status is, but there's a big play to number 13. Honestly, don't know who that is. Only up by 4. Never good enough in this league, and somehow we don't come away with the pick, but we do stop the screen. 3rd and 10, coming with another blitz. Really don't know what I'm doing out here on defense, but the man coverage seems to be doing all right. And here comes our offense after he's forced to kick a field goal. Only a 1-point deficit now. 2nd and 3. What is the move? In coverage, under pressure, and it's a great throw right to Julio Jones for a very long first down. And Tevin Coleman picking up where Devontae left off. 3rd and 4 now. Can we get a play? A decent decision, but just not quite enough speed on the ball. 1st and 10, and it's picked off under pressure from yet another blitz. That blitz really isn't working. I just don't know what to do during this game. We were getting torched all the time. Speaking of getting torched, Julio had that one-on-one. Does get penalized there. 1st and goal at the 1 yard away. Tevin Coleman makes a moving, runs in for the touchdown. But yeah, really don't know what to do on defense with this team. Missed extra point. That's rough. I just don't know what to do on defense, so I just find myself blitzing a lot, which I believe it hurt us a lot last week, and it's going to hurt us here as it, I don't know if we were blitzing there, but either way, a really big run by Todd Gurley. 2nd and 11. By the way, Deion Jones up to 2 interceptions on the game. Not bad at all. Deion Jones supposed to be there, but hey, huge over the top by Keanu Neal. Is that his name? I think that's his name. 3rd and 11 to the 31-yard line. A clutch field goal there. And Matt Ryan has time trying to find someone deep. Taylor Gabriel doesn't quite have the length. If that was Julio, it might have been caught. Can't really guarantee anything for sure, though. 3rd and 13. Throwing to Julio, speaking of him, and it's not going to convert. So we're going to have to punt it. 4th and 6. Of course, there's a flag on the play, potential holding or clipping, which is bad because Todd Gurley is going to run this thing almost back, and it is going to be called back. Didn't see what it was. It was one of the 2 penalties. 8 minutes in the 4th as the 4th quarter has just started. Wide open, and that is another 1st down. So the Rams keeping up with us, and they got the stop they needed. So can they clutch this and win it? Huge hit over the middle, but once again, another 1st down. 2nd and 6. What do we have? Jared Goff trying to make moves, and he can't get sacked. So now it is 3rd down and 10. A lot of 3rd downs this game. Can he convert? He's still got the ball, almost intercepted. So that is going to be yet another field goal, which he does make. 2nd and 7. A dart over to Julio Jones. What a great throw. He got picked off on that play a couple of times in this league, but there it does not get picked off. Pitch to the right. Tevin Coleman going to find the crease, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Finds that 2nd level and instantly has himself a touchdown. And yet another missed extra point. This is becoming ridiculous. So now it's still a 1-possession game, but Deion Jones gets the pick. Sadly, however, he does get injured on the play here. As you can see him on the ground still. And another big thing. I don't know if it showed it there, but oh no, it's going to be right here. The spoiler, not a good sign. Here is the spoiler. No, it's not the spoiler, is it? Or maybe it's after this. There is the spoiler. Deion Jones, broken collarbone. And if you didn't see it, I don't know if I put it in earlier. Upper arm fracture for Devontae Freeman. Both of them out for the season. Very rough. But 3rd and 20, you still got to find a way to win, which we do. Taylor Gabriel, great play there. As long as we have Matt Ryan, as long as we have Tevin Coleman, and we have Julio Jones, big hit, we have a shot. We just need to keep Matt Ryan. Really, it's just Matt Ryan. And Julio. Okay, it's and Julio. The biggest loss, honestly, out of all these guys was probably Deion Jones, and that's a missed throw. Not great. With about 1:13 left in the 4th, we are going to just finish this game with a field goal. We miss so many mistakes this game, including that one where we pretty much could have ran the clock out, and we just blew it. 2nd and 1, that is going to be intercepted. So we do finish the game. Probably should have done it a play or 2 ago, but hey, we still win. But at the same time, we do take a huge couple of L's as we lost 2 of our biggest players. Deion Jones had 3 interceptions that game, on his way to potential Rookie of the Year on the defensive side at least. But I don't know if that's going to happen now as he's injured. And I think the only one that can return is Deion Jones if we make the Super Bowl. And let's be honest, guys, that is very unlikely. Even if we started day 1 in this league, it's very unlikely for that to happen with the talent in this league. But obviously, I'm going to keep posting. You guys are going to keep seeing what the progress is on this league. We're getting wins. At least we're getting wins. Whether or not they're against the greatest teams or not is irrelevant. Everyone in this league is pretty damn good. So I'm proud to get a win anytime we can. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. And once again, these videos are going to be coming out within 2-3 days of each other every time. So expect the next one very, very soon. And I guess go Packers. I guess that's the move. I mean, I'm a Falcons team, but I want the Packers to win in real life because they're my team. So go Packers.